Living in the gorgeous Pacific Northwest, we are surrounded by water, and it's pretty common for us to encounter and see marine animals. But guess what? Sometimes those animals need medical attention too. And lucky for us, there's a local nonprofit organization who is helping. New Day editor Gloria Angelin visited SR3 in Des Moines.
This is SR3 in Des Moines. And behind this gate are cute harbor seal pups.
Right now, we have a lot of harbor seal pups on site. It is harbor seal pupping season, and unfortunately, moms get scared off by people or dogs being too close, and the pups are abandoned. So they come here to rehabilitate with us for about 2 to 3 months before we release them to the wild.
SR3 stands for Sea Life Response Rehabilitation and Research. It's a nonprofit organization founded by Casey McLean in 2011.
So we can rehabilitate anything from a tiny harbor seal pup all the way up to a 1,000-pound sea lion, sea otters, sea turtles, or small dolphins or porpoise. Well, I went to school for marine biology, so it's kind of been in me since I was a little kid, always wanting to be a marine biologist. When I moved out to the Pacific Northwest, I noticed that there was really just a gap in resources. There was nowhere for these animals to go when they needed help. So I felt inspired to see that change, and that's what SR3 grew from.
Do you know that marine animals have an ambulance? Yes, they do.
We have an ambulance that can go out and pick up animals to transport them, especially large animals if necessary. The ambulance is really good if we're doing a long transport, say from Oregon or southern Washington, where we've got an animal for 4 or 5 hours and we need to give them medical care in the back of it. It's also kind of fun for parades. Since we are the first and the only specialized marine animal hospital in the Pacific Northwest, we're willing to go wherever we're needed. So if that means into Oregon, we're happy to go there. If that's all over coastal Washington, we're happy to go there too. We respond to a lot of animals out in the field. We get around 300 to 400 calls a year about marine animals or other animals in distress. And we average about 50 to 60 animals coming through the hospital that are in need of a second chance. And then we respond to a lot more in the field, even large whales and our research on southern resident killer whales. Yeah, so this is our critical care tent. So when the animals first come in, they need to be sheltered from the elements. There's a lot of hands-on care that goes into those first couple of weeks, so this just keeps them protected.
The pups in the critical care tent seem sleepy, but the ones in the pool are ready for their lunch.
All right, so this is what the seal pups are going to eat for lunch. This is herring fish.
What I learned about my visit is that the seals eat about 60 species of fish.
Hey, we have to lower our voice, but I've changed my shoes and we are ready to give them lunch. Let's go. You mentioned before I meet the seal pups, I have to lower my voice or not talking at all. Why is that?
It's really important that these animals are not habituated to people. We want them to be wild animals and go out into the wild and behave just like they would if they had never been in here. So they do have where they could potentially become too used to people. So we work really hard to make sure that doesn't happen. So we don't talk to them, we don't hold them, we don't make prolonged eye contact, and we make sure that we just throw them their food, get them healthy, and get them out as quickly as possible. We love volunteers. This organization would not operate without our volunteers. It does require a little bit of a commitment, but if you're interested in volunteering, you can go to our website, sr3.org, under Get Involved.
It gives me absolute joy to see them. Some of them are such characters. Their personalities are just wonderful to watch, and it's just wonderful to know that one day they're going to be out there swimming in the Puget Sound, and once again.
And it gives me absolute joy and pride to know marine animals in the Pacific Northwest are well taken care of.
That is the truth. Thank you so much, Gloria, for that wonderful story. And by the way, if you see marine animals in distress or interested in helping out, maybe even volunteering at the organization, we're going to have all this information on our website.